Hey there everyone. As of March 14th, 2024, Honeywell has recalled 29,000 units of the System Sensor L series low frequency sounders like the one I'm holding in my hand right now. This is a more urgent video I'm posting. This isn't going to be the typical video I post, and I'm going to get this video out as quick as I can, as I have just received the information from actually a viewer of my channel and a friend that has sent me the information. Very quick response, sent me the day of as when this recall was issued. Like I said, that is March 14th, 2024. This recall is strictly for the System Sensor L series low frequency sounders and only specific product date codes of them. Not all are affected. As I said, 29,000 units. So you can see it's product number 3034 and 3035, which are the recalled products. Now, to check that date, you can look on the back of your device, and I will show you on this unit here. This is a red variant P2RL-LF. This device, of course, isn't installed, so we can look right there. This is 9112, so this is not an affected device. So here is some information straight from System Sensor. This can be found on their website. This will show you how you can find what product date code of device you have and where you can find it to check on if your unit is affected. Feel free to go ahead and pause the video if you are interested in giving this a read over. System Sensor says the reason for the recall is potential for low volume sound output or no sound output on the models listed above that have that date code of 3034 and 3035. Any devices that don't have that date code or are not that model number are not affected by this recall. As many of you may know that watch my channel, I have a commercial fire alarm system installed in my house, and I use specifically these devices on my house system. So as soon as I got this recall notice, I went to my devices to verify that they are or are not the affected model. So I'll show you how you check that, just to give a more realistic demo of how that would look. When my system was installed in this house, I had two separate orders of devices. I originally ordered two devices, one for each floor for when the system was first put online, and then later on I ordered another batch of devices. So it's important for me to check devices on both of those orders to make sure that I don't have that affected number, because it's two separate orders, so very likely to have a different number. I already checked two devices upstairs, one from the original order, one from the second, but now to show you guys, I will do two on the first floor. Removing a device will put the system into trouble, so if it is a monitored system, which it most likely will be, and if it's monitored for trouble, which it should be, you will want to put the system on test or disregard with the monitoring company, so that building management or whoever is responsible for managing the systems isn't notified of this trouble. Or if you are the person that's going to be notified, you can leave it online and actually make sure that notification comes through. That's not a bad idea ever, but depending on the situation, you want to handle that appropriately. I do not recommend ever using a drill on these devices, as you can damage the screw, but I will be doing that here. So that will put the system into trouble, which we can acknowledge that trouble. So there you see NAC 1 level 1 open. That is normal. Your system should show an open when you take down a device. And if you look on the back side of the device, right here, 2091, that is not one of the affected models. And this does match up with the one I checked upstairs from the original order. And I can check one of the second batch of devices here. 0033, that was the same wall number as what I had upstairs for the second batch on the second floor, so this is another non-affected device. Another way of checking if the devices are still in box is it is listed on the box. I can show you an example of it here. I don't have an example of a low frequency sounder, but it is the exact same concept for any system sensor, horn strobe, or strobe. So I'll show you this box here. This is from a chime strobe, but same idea. You can see on the box here, this one is 1061. Now, if this was a low frequency device and that happened to be the 3034 or 3035, don't quote me, I believe, I'm just going off memory, I believe that was the model number affected. If you had that number on the box, you would know that is one of the affected problem units. Anyways, guys, there is no need to make this video any longer, so that is the information that needs to be known. If you have system sensor L series low frequency sounders, you should check them and make sure you have that, or you don't have that number, and then you can go through the recall, the recall protocol for what needs to be done to handle that recall. You can find any information on how you need to handle this on Honeywell's website, and many other websites are addressing how this needs to be handled. So make sure to read up on that information if you are affected by this recall. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed this or found it useful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you do have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down in the comment section. And if you do enjoy my channel, feel free to subscribe. Also, if you are interested, I do have an Instagram account at Pickle700 for extra content, stuff posted before you'd see it on the YouTube channel, that sort of thing. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching.